Hello, I'm Mercy Bevan from Migration Academy. As I have said in my previous videos, I was born and raised in the Philippines, and I went to Australia to finish my master's degree. So most of my family members are still in the Philippines, and I'm still being updated with the latest news in the Philippines, whether it's politics or showbiz or whatever. And so for today, I am going to talk about this trending topic that has taken Manila by storm. None other than the very charismatic persona that goes by the name Isko Moreno. And now they call him the rock star of Manila. Alright? So in this video, I am going to analyze the reasons why Mayor Isko rose to political stardom in so short period of time, and why people are raving about his outstanding governance of Manila. So, Manila has been plagued with the negative effects of political dynasty and corruption for a long period of time. So first, let's talk about his background and his family roots. Born October 24, 1974, Isko grew up in the slums of Tondo, Manila, along Mabuhay Street, near the Long Coastal Road. His father, Joaquin, has worked as a stevedore, while his mother, Rosario, took care of the needs of the family. When he was about 10 years old, he said that he realized that his family was poor because all his neighbors have Atari, Game Watch, and Betamax, while their family have nothing at all. So it was not an easy life, alright? And his father didn't always have a job. Hence, the young Isko needed to hustle. To put food on the table, he would collect pagpag or discarded food. Sometimes, they would sell pagpag to their neighbors for extra income. Because Isko have experienced how it is to be really poor in his early life, that experience had become his greatest challenge to rise from the ashes of ignorance and poverty. And he never forgot to always trace his humble beginnings in Tondo, Manila, and the people that catapulted him to where he is right now, the father of the City of Manila. So why Isko Moreno is called the rockstar mayor of Manila is his connection to people. So, for today's topic, I'm going to discuss this particular characteristic of the leader, particularly Isko Moreno, why his leadership style is so effective and has clicked to his constituents. Okay? For leaders to be effective, they need to connect with people. Why? Because you first have to touch people's heart before you ask them for a hand. And that is the law of connection. All great leaders and communicators recognize this truth and act on it almost instinctively. You can't move people to action unless you first move them with emotions. So as for you, dear viewers and subscribers, how do you connect? Whether you're speaking in front of a large audience or chatting in the hallway with an individual, the guidelines are the same. And they are as follows. Alright? Number 1, connect with yourself. You must know who you are and have confidence in yourself if you desire to connect with others. So people don't heed the call of an uncertain trumpet. I will repeat. People don't heed the call of an uncertain trumpet. Be confident and be yourself. So if you don't believe in who you are and where you want to lead, work on that before doing anything else in your life. So number 2, communicate with openness and sincerity. People can smell a pony a mile away. Legendary NFL coach Bill Walsh observed, "Nothing is more effective than sincere, accurate praise, and nothing is more lame than a cookie-cutter compliment." So authentic leaders really connect. Alright? Number 3, know your audience. So when you work with individuals, Knowing your audience means learning people's name, finding out their histories, asking about their dreams. So when you communicate to an audience, you learn about the organization and its goals, and you want to speak to what they care about, all right, and not what you care about. All right, I will repeat. You want to speak to what they care about, not just what you care about. All right? Number 4, you have to live your message. All right? So in order to be an effective leader, the most important thing you can do is to, as a leader and communicator, is to practice what you preach. That's where credibility comes. Plenty of people out in the marketplace are willing to say one thing to an audience or to their people, but do something else. These kind of leaders or communicators don't last. Alright? Number 5, go to where they are. So a person's method of communication can also be a barrier. Whether you're speaking from a stage or sitting across from someone in your office, so try to speak to the other person's language. You have to go to that person. Try to be attuned to others' culture, the background, the education, and so forth. We should learn to adapt to others. In order to be a good leader, effective and influential, you must learn to do these things. Alright? Number 6, focus on them and not yourself. Alright? So this is the number 1 problem of inexperienced speakers. And it is also the number 1 problem of ineffective leaders. So, you will always connect faster when your focus is not on yourself, but on others. Number 7, believe in them. You must believe in the people that you lead as a leader. Alright? So, it's one thing to communicate to people because you believe you have something to say. And it's another to communicate with people because you believe they have value. Alright? So people's opinion of us have less to do with what they see in us than it does with what we can help them to see in themselves. You must always remember that. Alright? Number 8, offer direction and hope. Okay? In order to be an effective and influential leader and communicator, you must offer direction and hope to your people or to your audience. Alright? People expect leaders to help them get to where they want to go. Okay? But good leaders do that and more. So, French General Napoleon Bonaparte said, leaders are dealers in hope. Alright? And that is so true. When you give people hope, you give them a future. So, my dear viewers and subscribers, I do hope that you have learned something today about this law of connection and how it has helped Mayor Isko Moreno to become an effective and influential leader in the Philippines. So, goodbye for now and God bless everyone.